And as I said, we're going to be talking to a few people who've already made their name, and it's only April, obviously, to start with. So the first person we've got on the line is Matt Gilmore. Are you there, Matt?
Hi, yes, Mel, I'm here.
First of all, Matt, I've gathered there's some congratulations in the air for you, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had a baby son born on Thursday morning.
Yeah, and mother and child doing well?
Yeah, both of them are home now. Both of them are very well. Yeah, both very happy and seem to be settling in quite well.
And you're looking forward to a few sleepless nights?
I've had a few already. The last week I've not slept a lot, but it's all worth it. So.
Okay, I'm sure it is.
Congratulations, Matt.
Thanks, Lynn. Thank you.
I'm sure there's probably a few bowlers out there who will be quite pleased for you having a few sleepless nights.
I'm not sure about that, maybe.
First of all, well done at Meal Brace.
Thanks.
It's nice to get a big win in early in the season, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it sets you up really nicely, gives you a bit of a confidence boost before it starts.
And of course, not only first prize, Champion of Champions qualifier.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it seems strange qualifying for that before the season really kicks off, so that's a real bonus, yeah.
Well, see, I suppose it sort of relaxes you for the rest of the season in other events, doesn't it?
It does. It takes the pressure off. We can just go out and enjoy them now, hopefully.
Yeah. Just going in front of me the programme from Meal Brace. It looked like the toughest game was the first one with Andy Duckett.
Certainly, looking at the scores wise, yeah, because Andy was a really tough game. I was also quite a lot behind in that game, so that was a tough opener.
Yeah.
I was 18-12 down at one stage, so to get back and beat Andy down there was obviously a really tough game. So that was a really hard game, that one.
And after that, it looked fairly comfortable. Glyn Storer 21-8, Davo 21-13, Richard Dandy 14, and then Kevin Perks in the final.
Yeah, I mean the final itself, the score was 13, but it kind of didn't represent the game in a way because it was a really tough game. And Kevin played really well, and it was only towards the last few ends really where I think it was 13-12 down, managed to hit a good strike which just seemed to change the game, and I just had that break at the end. But up till the last few ends, Kevin was playing really well. So that was actually, although the score didn't really suggest it, that was probably my toughest game of the day.
Yeah. Now you probably wouldn't know Kevin, either, would you, Matt?
Not really, no. I didn't know him as well as some of the others there on the day.
He's been a very good player in Shropshire for a good many years. And I recall Kevin, 20 plus years ago, he actually got to the final of the Bass Olympia, which was I used to run at Stafford, a bit before your time, that, Matt.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. But he's been a very good player, and I don't actually think he plays in the Shropshire Premier League for anyone. I think he plays in the Shrewsbury League for Battlefield,
right.
Or he used to. So he's done particularly well. I know I read in the paper that he was disappointed to have got so far and lost to you in the final, but delighted to have sort of performed so well.
Yeah, he played really well obviously on the day, and he was also really nice guy to play. I mean, you couldn't ask to play, and obviously at the final you don't really think of that, but it was a real sort of gentleman to play, really nice fella.
Yeah. While you're on, Matt, just joining us, Barry Jennings, the organiser, is sitting here now. He's just come in. I'm sure Barry would just like to say a quick word to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your good news, Matt.
Thanks, Barry. Thank you.
On the final day at Meal, you were late arriving. The story was that your wife had produced early in the morning.
Yeah, I know. I got a bit waylaid in traffic on the way down, and when I turned up, the actual bookmaker on the day did say we were worried because we had heard that you'd already had the baby the night before. Yeah. But I don't really know where that one came from. It was actually a little bit premature, that one.
Anyway, on behalf of all the bowlers in Shropshire, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
And congratulations on your win at the Meal. It was
that's great.
Very
Thanks
well
very much. Yeah. Cheers.
Right, Matt, we're just also today we're just looking at the county championship.
Yep.
You obviously play for Cheshire these days.
Yep.
In Group 1, Cumbria, North Langston, Fylde and Warwick and Worcester. What do you reckon to your chances?
Well, I mean, it's always difficult to predict in the county level. There's so many good sides. I've seen the side we've got out in our first game, and you've got to be confident with the side we've got. I would certainly think we've got a very strong chance of making the final. We've got a tough opener with North Lancs. We played them last year and we only beat them by about 10 shots. It wasn't many. But we have got a bit of knowledge because they're playing us on the same green as they played us at last year at Leighton Institute. So I think hopefully that can stand us in good stead, really.
Yeah. I didn't realise you were going. They took you back. I knew you were on the Leighton. I didn't know you played there last year.
Yeah, we played there last year and we actually won by a handful of shots on their green. So it was quite a surprise really to be going back. But obviously they feel it's a good green for them and they can put it right this time. But with the side we've got on the away side this year, it's very, very strong. So we'll have to be confident that we can do it.
And the arm legs at Metro, that's not been used for a little while, has it?
No, a lot of the greens we play on in the Cheshire home side, greens that I don't particularly know, but that one I have played on and I know how difficult it is. I think that's one of Cheshire's better sort of home banker greens really, so they must have a lot of confidence. I know North Lancs have got some very, very strong players, but I think it's a good home green. We'll just have to wait and see on the day really.
It's been a few years. I mean, Cheshire's obviously won the county a lot of times over the years, but it's 2003, I think the last time we won it. It's a long time for Cheshire, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with, they do have such a strong line-up. There's obviously a big area to choose the players from, and when you look at the team they put out, it's obviously very, very strong. But I think there's a couple of other counties that are really, really strong now that obviously we're going to have to try and overcome at some point. Just looking through it myself, the two of the strongest counties that I believe are Yorkshire, because they've got a great mix of young up-and-coming players and the more experienced players, and also Shropshire. I think it's going to be difficult to look further away from them. Obviously winning it last year with the squad they've got, I think they're the team to beat myself.
So as far as your group's concerned, do you think that Cheshire are favourites then?
I think I'm quite confident that we've got a chance of getting through, but I think they're going to be difficult, and Warwick and Worcester as well in our final game. I think there's a good chance it'll come down to that, and always a very difficult side to beat. So I'd say maybe make us slight favourites, but it's only slight favourites. I think there's it's a tough group.
Yeah, we've already got a message on the message board that Cheshire have got to get past Warwick and Worcester first.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you'll.
Warwick and Worcester are a really strong side, and they're always a handful to play because they have great support and real good team spirit and team ethic. So it is difficult, but we've got to be confident with the side we've got.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. I mean, I'm sure you get a warm, friendly welcome in Warwick and Worcester land anyway.
Yeah.
I think it was a shouting tournament, Matt. Warwick and Worcester would win hands down against any county, wouldn't they?
I don't think we can compete with them.
I don't think any county could now.
The North Lancs and Files Supremo, Jimmy Parker, has just logged in, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And I can't really say what he's put because it's before 9 o'clock, but he's basically saying that you're talking rubbish. I think is the best way of putting it. And North Lancs and File the favourites.
Well, it's only a personal choice. I'm sure Jimmy's confident in the squad he's got as well, because they've got a lot of good players.
Yeah, well they have. It's as you say, I think the group pretty wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, even Cumbria, they're a much improved side,
Yeah,
haven't they?
Cumbria have obviously got some good players, and they've got a few good greens up there that they can catch people out on as well. So, you can't write anybody off in the county. There's so many good players, and they all play in tournaments now. So it is open.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Matt, thanks for joining us. Pleasure speaking to you. I wish you all the best for the rest of the season.
Thanks very much.
And also the new family. What is it? George Dylan Gilmore, is that
Yeah,
correct?
that's right, yeah.
That's right. £7, 7 ounce.
That's right, yeah.
You're going to have it turned down to 210 or leave it as it is, mate?
No, I think it's just about the right size.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, anyway, thanks, Matt. Oh, is it, the other final thing, George Dylan, is it going to be a blue or a red?
Oh, he's a red.
A red?
Yeah, there's no choice in that, I'm afraid.
There's no choice, that's fair. Well, yeah, we must congratulate Liverpool today anyway. They've beat Burnley 4-0, which has ensured that Lynn and myself will be watching Premier League bowls at football, at Molyneux next season.
Great.
So you've done us a great favour there. So
Okay.
Anyway, thanks, Matt.
All right, cheers.
Thanks, Matt. All the best.
Bye, Lynn.
Take care. Bye-bye.
So that was Matt Gilmore, winner of Meal Brace Open, and a new father to boot.